just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona.
Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
Matt Prater, been around a long time, will get us started here. And off we go here on Monday night. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Herbert going to throw on this first play. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, he secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Right. Let's go, let's go. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's 1st and 10.
21.
The man in motion here is Chark. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Throwing again, Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
59. Why did
Herbert to the air again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
A return now from the 4. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first, and he will take it in himself. Kyler Murray, touchdown Cardinals. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. It's up and through, and the Cardinals move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. Herbert now on first down. Open man's got it. That's Chark. He's got room past the 25. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So what's a strong safety's job, Mike? It's easy. Make impact plays. And that impact doesn't always have to be down in the box or with a big hit. They are just as much ball hawks as any defensive back on this team, and he proved it with that interception.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That is caught side of the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Prater's extra point is good. And the Cardinals extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone, and he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Now the former Raven, it's Gus Edwards. And a short pickup there to about the 18. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw, it's Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Herbert. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
2nd down, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And the Cardinals are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's an Arizona first down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Now a second down throw for Murray. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal?
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, the ball's out. The Chargers have it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. Whoa.
Throwing, Herbert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Running straight ahead with Edwards. And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now it's Herbert. Now a screen set up for Edwards. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go, let's go.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Hey, go Lion, Lion, Lion. Go.
Now, Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down?
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Pass brought in by Chark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Baylor Tigers. Go. Why did it happen?
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Raiders to kick off for Arizona.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. Taken at about the 6. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
59, 59.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Herbert now on 1st down. This throw taken in. by Hurst. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Hey, ram. 10. 5-9. Crowd right. Real hot.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Murray now to throw on first down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. Up trying to make something happen and is belted down for a loss on the return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert going up top, and that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
At their own 44-yard line.
1st and 10. Now it's Murray. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, Murray. He keeps it himself. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Murray now on 2nd down. And he's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Cardinals add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Throwing now is Herbert. That's to his tight end, the former Seahawk, Will Dissly. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass. Ball's on target. Nice pickup. It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop it.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the Chargers. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Cardinals 28, Chargers 13.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
On first down, Murray. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the gun, it's Murray. The second down throw is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
On third down, Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So, fourth down, and the veteran Matt Prater on for the Cards. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The man in motion here is Chark. On first down, Herbert. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Home cooked right.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Go. Set. Hey, go lion.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Why did they not?
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set.
Johnston motioning over.
Baylor Tiger.
Herbert to the air again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the 2nd half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
59. Hey, ram.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Ready.
Throwing again, Herbert. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And we see a nice catch here by Ladd McConkey. And, Mike, what really jumps out, and I can't stress enough how rare this is for young wide receivers in the NFL fresh out of college, is just how good of a route runner he is. And it doesn't matter if he's in the slot or if he's out on the perimeter. He can run any route from any position, and that sort of versatility is going to continue to get him opportunities in this Chargers offense. And then when he has the ball in his hand, every play can be a big one. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
380. 5-9.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Go.
Throwing, Herbert. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job there by the defender. He's able to break up the pass, but I think if he's able to get there just a little bit sooner, now you can get 2 hands on the ball and give yourself a chance to come down with an even bigger play and come away with the pick.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That one taken in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, L.A. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now, Herbert. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First down throw for Murray. And that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yards.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Khalil Mack, three-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one. Second down, Murray. The pressure all over him. He goes down again. What can they do here? This is third and forever. He's going to air this one out for Jones.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Throwing on first down is Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
On second down, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Pass brought in by Chark. And he's going to go out of bounds, but not until he's past the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
380. Run. Set. 12. Go. Ready.
Now Herbert again. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
21. Hey, Kappa.
Johnston motioning over.
Let's go. Real.
Herbert to the air again. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Baylor Tigers. Go. Go.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey.
Go.
3rd and a yard.
Ram. 5-9. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
Herbert going to go on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Whoa. 2-1.
Working out of the gun, Murray. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Now he'll run. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter.
31, Chargers 21.
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Moving the tight end right. Throwing now is Herbert. There is his tight end, Dissly. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. They get 22 yards there, and the Chargers have the first down.
Baylor tight. Ray. What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He connects with Dissly. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Palmer for try. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Hey, go Lion. Ready?
Throwing again, Herbert. This is caught at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Will Dissly. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Murray now to throw on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, It winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Murray. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Set. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Set. 59, 59. Set.
Now Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Putting the tight end in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Set. Baylor Tigers. We'll go orange.
Herbert to the air again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Second and 7. Now Herbert. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, My rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Here's Herbert. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Connor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium.